Arty is a light's best friend. Hey, school bus here. Something a little different today. I'm going to talk a bit about how light tanks really are the artillery's best friend, and the artillery is the light's best friend. That relationship will sometimes have you joyous and exuberant. Other times it will have you rather sad and frustrated. The sad and frustrated comes from when you have a poor relationship between these classes of tanks, and you're either in the artillery and the light tank isn't lighting up what you want to be seeing, or conversely, you're in the light tank, you're lighting things, and artillery can't shoot worth a shit and actually hit anything. Not that I've ever had that happen before. But in this game, I've got my good buddy tow truck, rocking the M12, while I'm in my 1357 Grand Finals Edition, trying to spot stuff. So you saw I took the first loop there. I did not manage to see anything, so I took a second pass. And I'm being particularly bold here, and I'm not holding back. There is the chance that there are things watching me from the ridge on the other side. Now, I've probably gone dark by this point, but now I'll be lit up again by that Cromwell. Take a couple shots, and I don't hit him. And I had gone dark because there you can see the sixth sense went off again. That is a top tip. If you thought you were dark, but then you don't see the sixth sense go off again, well, that probably means you weren't dark. So, tow truck gets a shot there on the AT-8, which is good, but AT-8s have a lot of armor, so HE shells take a little while. There's no way I'm going to penetrate, but what I'm trying to do here is keep him tracked. And actually, I do a surprisingly good job of it, keeping good accuracy. I find there my gun depression couldn't quite keep up, so I just hold back here, and I just keep plinking away, holding him there, waiting for another artillery hit to come in. And I wait, and there we go. It actually was not artillery that killed him, it was the heavy tank. Numero 6 that finished him off. And now we just kind of keep moving along here. And I'm feeling particularly bold. I think maybe we were at the end. I think we were at the end of the night at this point. Yeah, this was really late. We had had a string of some pretty bad games, and so things were feeling good here. And so we just keep pushing ahead. And I find this nice little tasty ooey sitting there, and I pump 2 shells into him, which leaves me, I'm now down 3. But now I find myself nice T-34 to dump some shells into. But now I'm out. But did you see that? Artillery saves my bacon, stuns him, and holds him there. I do a little juke and get a great bounce. That was awesome. So, or absorption, I guess technically. So now we come over the hill and we shoot. But I get ahead of myself here. I donk one into the ground, another one into the ground, bounce one off the back of him. And then I drive in front of him and take a little bit of damage, but I think it would have been worse if I hadn't thrown it in reverse. But now there's plenty of other tanks around me, and we get the kill. The key is when you're in the autoloader and you're reloading, you've got to work the terrain and things to avoid being shot. You know you're going to have 10 to 20 seconds, in some cases upwards of 40 seconds for your autoloader to reload. If you're up around 40 seconds, you probably should just get out of dodge and not stick around. But when you've got those 10 to 20 second reloads, you can oftentimes just duck, dive, dodge, whatever the other things are. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a shell, and you just keep working it. For those of you who haven't seen Dodgeball, that reference might be kind of lost on you. So you should go check out the movie Dodgeball. It'll teach you everything you need to know about playing War with Tanks. Actually, it doesn't. I digress. Alright, now we're doing some damage here in a light tank. I can't believe I got that many shells into him. A, they connected and were accurate and running true. And the other thing is he stayed there that long. So, we just kind of keep circling around here. And I'm trying to, as often in this tank, and really any of the combat strong light tanks, it's a delicate balance between spotting things and doing and dealing damage yourself. And you don't want to spend too much time only focusing on one of those things. You need to do a little bit of both. I got greedy here. I had hoped I could kill him before he would shoot me, and I didn't. So I did take a shell, and yeah, that was 250 hit points I wish I could get back. But maybe it's irrelevant. I guess we'll find out. Moving on, we'll cut down along here, and at this point I see that we own definitely the east side of the map, and I just want to keep providing vision on the other side, and I'm worried about tanks moving into our base. And sure enough, there are tanks moving into our base. So nothing like a Scorpion G on low hit points. Alright, slow down there, school bus. You gotta let that thing aim. Oftentimes autoloaders require patience. Patience that, especially at 11:30 at night after playing tanks for 3 hours, it's patience I no longer have. So now I've got 2 shells left. I want to reload. If you've watched my games, you know with autoloaders I tend to reload almost immediately as soon as the imminent combat has ended. But I knew I needed them to try and hit this guy again. I hurry the shot. I could have killed him with that first shot, but I was just in too much of a hurry. And then I would have had another shell to put into that medium tank. So now we go for the reload, and we wait and we wait and we wait. Top tip, those hay bales do not provide any sort of camo, so trying to creep up over a hill and hide behind the hay bales won't do you any good. You can reference a video from a while ago that Goose and I did where we tested out and found that hay bales are irrelevant. Now we're now trying to figure out if there's a way to be able to pull off the brothers in arms. So tow truck's gonna have to make a couple of kills here, and I do what I can, but there's only so much I can do. I find this guy, I put a couple shells into him to one shell, soften him up, but now I'm holding my shot. I want tow truck to hit him. I'm waiting. Shell comes in and unfortunately doesn't do enough damage, so then I kill him and finish it out. And unfortunately there's 1 tank left on the map, but we cap it out instead, and so we don't have any chance. Well, really, we had already lost a chance of the BIA, but then we really lost it. Let's go check out the post-game stats. Much to my surprise, this was an ace tanker game. That's pretty awesome. Did damage to 8 different vehicles on the enemy team, so definitely we got around. And we can see here where all of those experience points came from. It was from dealing a lot of damage. It was rather effortless, as you saw, just chipping away a little bit. The autoloaders, you just have to survive through the game, and you'll see a lot of opportunities present themselves to you. And wait, I may have misspoken on the previous slide. Oh, hello, there's where the rest of those experience points came from. 3,200 damage caused with assistance. And this is where artillery is a light's best friend, and in general artillery is a light's, I said that right. Artillery is a light's best friend, and when you're in the light tank, you need to make sure you're taking your opportunities to do tracking shots, to generally be spotting and providing vision and playing that balanced role. I think in this game, my main credit to artillery was saving my bacon, that when the shit was about ready to go down, it was the stunning and generally throwing the enemy off that provided a lot of assistance to me. So anyway, we don't always have to hate on Arty. Most of the time we do, but there are exceptions. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, click that like button. If you're enjoying the channel, please subscribe. Helps motivate me, keep me making more videos. We usually do live streams in the middle of the week, either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, just depending on how our schedules work out amongst the tank bros. But yeah, thanks for checking this out, and I hope you have a great day.